Greetings, AABHE family. My name is Shewanee Howard-Baptiste, and I have the pleasure of serving as your president for the 2024-2026 AABHE year. I am joined by my friend and colleague, Dr. Carlitta M, who serves as the Vice President of Programming for AABHE. We are so excited to provide you an overview of what is included in membership. We're still on a high from our conference in Las Vegas just a few weeks ago, and this is a great opportunity for us to share more about the organization with you. So we will do some brief welcome and introductions. We'll provide a little bit of information about the history of the organization, discuss some signature programming that we think will interest you. We'll provide some insight on membership and who our partners are, and then ways for you to get involved and get engaged more with the organization. So who are we? We are the premier organization for Blacks in higher education. We have hundreds of members, but we need you. We look to seek and provide collaborative opportunities around networking, research, but also thinking through strategically on ways to support your professional development here on your respective campuses or in your organizations, but also making sure that you're connected to resources. So whether that's faculty, information, or programming, AABHE is the place for you. So in regards to the history of the organization, in 1980, the Black Caucus was established as an affinity group through the American Association of Higher Education. Through this group, they looked to support more Blacks in higher education. And then over the years between the Black Caucus and other establishments, looked to provide research support, our Doctoral Student Recognition Award, which was in 1987. And our own Dr. Roland B. Smith Jr. was one of the 4 winners of that particular distinguished award. And Dr. Smith is also a board member for AABHE. During that time, the caucus shifted and provided 3 national summits about Blacks in higher education held at the campus of Savannah State University under the leadership of Dr. Joseph Silver, who at the time served as the Vice President for Academic Affairs. We are coming up on 20 years, if you can believe it, 20 years as what we know as the American Association for Blacks in Higher Education. So we are still celebrating, and we know that we have more work to do, and this is where we need your help. I'm sorry, go ahead, Dr. Moore.
No worries, no worries. So I'll talk to you about a little bit about our signature programming for AABHE. We began with doing webinars when we were going through the pandemic, and we found that there was a need to still engage our membership in the body. And so we felt that it was important for us to continue the narrative and be able to be of assistance where it was needed. And so we began a webinar series for our members. Additionally, we also do the annual conference where we have a president's roundtable and nearly 200 plus scholars each year that will come out and tell about their research, tell about ideas and opportunities for us to engage and grow within higher education, best practices that may be utilized within your institutions, and how we can get better in individuals and collectively, not only mentally, spiritually, but emotionally. And so we also have the research institutes available, and we will talk a little bit more about that here in this presentation. But we do have the Research Institute where we do a writing and research summer boot camp, as well as a research institute that we will have in Indiana as well. And so just to dig a little bit deeper, we're going to give you a little bit brief view into what it looked like to go and attend the conference at with AABHE.
Power, performance, and pride, enhancing the legacy of Blacks in higher education, was the message that set the stage for this year's annual AABHE conference. We kicked off day 1 on the picturesque campus of UNLV in Las Vegas, Nevada, by bringing together a diverse group of participants eager to engage with a range of topics and sessions. Attendees had the opportunity to explore subjects like inclusive leadership, data analysis, research, teaching, service, tenure, promotion, and grant writing. The sessions were led by esteemed higher education professionals, Black college presidents, and other leaders in the field, providing valuable insights and perspectives. On behalf of all of our sponsors, thanks to all who helped make Day One a success.
Now that was only day one, and there was 3 other days of fun and success that we had within the conference, but we will continue to tell more. So we also, again, would have webinars. So one of the webinars that we utilized this previous year was with the collective, the Saving Our Sisters, Saving Ourselves. And these women are so powerful. We had a moment in higher education where African American women and Black women in higher education really needed to have that support. We were faced with a lot of difficulties and challenges. And so we were finding a way to come together and have support of one another. And so we did have a series with the SOS Collective. Additionally, we did have a webinar on the SCOTUS decision in higher education and ways to navigate through these trying times that we are facing within higher education. Now, as I mentioned before, we do have the summer writing boot camp. Now, this is exclusive to AABHE members only. So hopefully you will take this opportunity to join AABHE at the end of this session. So stay tuned. Don't hit that button quite yet. But we do have a space for you to be able to engage virtually and be able to find ways to help achieve your writing goals. So whether that's a dissertation, whether that's identifying a publication, whether that's working on a book chapter or a book collectively. We do have individuals that will be there to help you to develop your research and writing strategies, as well as some one-on-one professional coaching. And you also get to have a little bit of camaraderie and networking and accountability during this time. Some additional programming that we also have are the career development and membership services. And so if you are looking for a job in higher education, we do have a career center where you can find not only jobs, but career coaching and so much more. And so we do utilize that as within our members, for our members. And we also have what I know as the Leadership and Mentoring Institute. And so since I have the mic, I'm going to tell you that class of 2017 is the best. So, Madam President over there, she is in another class, but it's just not quite as good. But the leadership, no, I'm taking the mic. I'm taking the mic.
Thank you, VP.
So the Leadership and Mentoring Institute is a wonderful opportunity for you to be able to engage with professionals within higher education. You get some tips and tools of the trade that you may not necessarily receive at other leadership institute. It's one of those places where it's for us, by us. And so you are able to kind of help navigate the waters of higher education, how to best prepare yourself for promotion and tenure, how to be able to navigate in your career journey. And so this is very much a life-changing event. It was one of those places that introduced myself to AABHE, and I know you will absolutely enjoy that opportunity. Now, we also have what is known as the International Study Tours. So every other year, we do engage in a study tour, and please note, study is the key word. It is not a vacation, but it is an opportunity to learn about Blacks across the diaspora. And so with that, we this year we are going to Senegal and the Gambia. And so we do have board members as well as other members within AABHE traveling during this time to not only engage in the culture, but to learn a little bit more about the environment, places that we've been, understanding what you know, the enslaved Africans had to go through, and the slave traders, and all those great things and opportunities. And so this is not the first time we've done it. Dr. Silver, Joseph Silver, one of our board members, has been a tremendous piece of navigating through the international study tours. And so again, we talk about LMI. This is an opportunity. This year, we are having the LMI experience at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, coming up July 14th through the 20th. Now, we do not have any spaces open for this particular cohort, but that does not mean that you do not need to stay aware. So keep your eye on the lookout for an opportunity to get engaged and be a part of it, so that when the call opens, that you are ready. And know that being a member, you get the call before everybody else. Again, the same thing with the Senegal and the Gambia, or our next international study tour after this year. You as a member will also have the opportunity to get that call early, so that you can be a part of the group, which I know we're going to have a phenomenal time.
And so now I have the opportunity to share a little bit more about the benefits of membership. As Dr. Moore mentioned, certainly the webinars and some of the other features of your membership are included at no additional cost. So the webinars, access to the Career Development Center, all of those are benefits included with your membership. The LMI experience, which again, since now I have the mic, the best cohort was the class of 2018, Dr. Moore. So as you can see, once you participate in LMI, it is the best professional development experience I've had in a 20+ year career in higher education. And so once you're able to participate, you will want to be even more engaged and involved with AABHE. Additional benefits of membership certainly include a reduced conference registration fee. So if you are a member, you have access to certain discounts through your membership. Through attending the conference, we send job postings through our virtual career center. There are certainly professional development opportunities that you will have access to. Some require a fee, but the majority of a lot of our program does not require an additional fee. It's included, particularly with your membership, a lot of our virtual options. You'll have subscriptions to to diverse issues in higher education and the Negro Educational Review. In addition to, as Dr. Moore mentioned, access to the Leadership and Mentoring Institute and other signature programming. You will have first access to see the application, to be able to apply and get your materials in a speedy and efficient manner. Now, there's different types of membership. So if you wanted to, and we'll make sure that this information is shared at the end, if you wanted to just purchase your own individual membership, that membership is $200. So anyone can go to aabhe.education and go to the website and click on membership to view more information about membership. You can purchase an individual membership for $200. What we also encourage our members and prospective members to do is to potentially seek an institutional membership. This is where your college campus, whether you're a private or a public institution, a community college, a historically Black college or university, even nonprofits and those who may not necessarily work in higher education, but you work adjacent or somehow connect and collaborate with higher education, you all can also pursue an institutional membership. An institutional membership costs $1,000. This is where your chief diversity officer, maybe your president, CEO, VP for diversity, equity, and inclusion would pursue this particular type of membership. So the organization in a whole would pay the $1,000, but part of the benefit would be 5 complimentary professional or individual membership. So if you're listening right now and you're at a college campus or even a nonprofit agency, they're going to get a number of professional memberships. So whether it's 5 or you want to work with us to say, hey, I think we might have 15 or 20 people who would want to pursue having that membership through the institution, we can absolutely work with your campus one-on-one to make it a really great opportunity for you and your colleagues. Additional benefits include having your campus or organization's logo on our website for our annual conference. You'll have first access to share information about resources on your campuses. We provide support where you're able to rent booth space for our annual conference at a discounted rate. So the rates are slightly different depending upon what type of institution you're at. But the key of an institutional membership is that once your organization pays that $1,000, you, in terms of prospective member, would be one of those 5 complimentary professional memberships, so that you would not have to pay out of pocket on your own. You would have access to the organization as a member through your institution. An additional benefit is our career center and services that are provided to our members. This includes having access to someone to review your CV or resume. You would have access to job postings. Your campus, if you have an institutional membership, would be able to advertise through our Career Center and provide information about opportunities that are happening on your particular campus. We have access to one-on-one career coaching and access to HR professionals. So if you feel like you've been struggling to kind of find a fit, or you're not getting the interviews you're looking for, through our membership, you could have access to those HR professionals who can provide a little bit more insight to help you move forward in your professional goals. Our partners are large and wide. We have quite a few partners across the country, and we're expanding our footprint internationally as well. So whether you're a 2-year or a 4-year private or public, we have institutional membership opportunities for you. We also have foundations and grants where we're trying to provide more scholarships and more foundations and endowments to be able to support our members to participate in our programming. So whether you're currently in the workforce or looking to enhance your career opportunities, we have connections throughout the country so that we can help provide and pass on that level of support to our members.
So now, before we let Madam President Dr. Shewanee Howard-Baptiste continue on, we want to help you to engage just a little bit more and take another look at what it's like to be at the AABHE Annual Conference.
Day 4 of the AABHE conference began with the installation of new AABHE board members and the prestigious Roland B. Smith Jr. Board Leadership Award. Attendees were inspired by the AABHE President's keynote address, setting the tone for a new era. The Leadership Cafe sparked dialogue on cultivating inclusive excellence through visionary collaborative processes, driving change in higher education. Sessions like the Reset Part 2, the effects of Common Core state standards on Black males, and workforce preparation made for a very informative last day. From discussions on the vision of African American serving institutions to empowering Black girls in STEM, the AABHE conference was a platform for innovation and empowerment in higher education.
So we were able not only to engage with others, but we did induct some new members into our executive board. And so we have Dr. Kimberly Smith, who is our immediate past president, who passed the torch over to Dr. Shewanee Howard-Baptiste, who is our current president and is presiding so well over the organization. And so she will carry this torch for the next 2 years. And then I'll take over as the I'm president-elect now. So I get to learn from Dr. Howard-Baptiste, and I am excited to be your Vice President of Programming. We also have Dr. Margot Foreman, who is our Vice President of Administration. So if you're looking for more information about membership and those type of things, you can contact Dr. Margot Foreman. All right. We have Dr. Jody Marshall, who is our one of our treasurers, as well as Dr. Jarrell Wade. You have Dr. Toya Barnes-Teamer, who is our secretary, and Dr. Evelyn Fields, who is a past president as well as parliamentarian. Now, we do have a very large board, and we have 12 elected positions of worthy individuals who have given their time, talents, and energy to AABHE over the years and continue to give all of that excellent knowledge and helping to move the organization forward. And so all of these positions are important, but we also have some appointed positions to the board who we have our Leadership and Mentoring Institute Director, Dr. Barbara Johnson, our Research Director, Dr. Petra Robinson, the International Tour Director, Dr. Joseph Silver, Communications Director, Dr. Crystal Ray Coel, and Dr. Lonnie Booker Jr., our Risk Management Specialist. And I know you hear Doctor. Please understand that you do not have to be a doctor to hold any of these positions, but if you continue to spend time with us, you will soon get that doctoral bug and want to take on the journey to become an PhD or EDD.
Thank you so much, Dr. Moore. So as Carlitta mentioned, the opportunity to serve as your president for the next few years is really an honor. In the summer of 2018, when I participated in LMI, 6 years later, it feels like a short time to me, but I went from a participant to serving, to volunteering, to being a board member or being part of the board as a board of directors, and have really just moved my way up because there's been so many people within the organization that have trusted me with this role. So I'm eternally grateful for the opportunity to serve you all. So I'm calling my reign the era of the comma. And let me explain what that means. So the era of the comma is a way for us to engage you as members and prospective members. So the goal is not just to engage you in the membership, but really provide the information and support that you all need to move professionally, but also feel supported personally. We want to empower our leaders by engaging people to continue participating in our signature programming. We want to elevate our international footprint. So we have folks from Ghana and across the globe who are joining as we speak to become members of AABHE. We want to establish more programming to support our undergraduate and graduate students. So as Dr. Moore mentioned, you may be listening right now and may not have thought about graduate school or pursuing your terminal degree, but this is certainly a place where you can do that and feel supported and have the encouragement to finish. And so the goal is to support our graduate and undergraduate students through more programming so that you all are aware of the careers and opportunities available in higher education. And the goal is to have 1,000 members. So that's the comma. The comma is over the next 2 years, we're all going to work really hard. And we're doing that right now with you all to share more information about the organization so that you all feel connected but also compelled to serve. Our annual conference has been throughout the United States. So we've been in South Carolina, Indiana. In 2021 and 2022, we held virtual conferences. So really, despite the pandemic, this organization did not stop moving and we did not stop working. Some of our keynote presenters for our virtual conference in 2022, you can see there, were the Abrams sisters. So from judges to government officials to higher ed professionals, these sisters are absolutely amazing. And we had them virtually to connect with our membership during our annual conference. We're still celebrating all the accomplishments from Las Vegas, where we had over 300 people in attendance. And so we're looking, as we plan for 2025, we will be in Washington, D.C. So all of our DMV family and friends and folks on the East Coast, we are coming for you. We are looking for you. And we look forward to collaborating with you in the very near future. So I hope you've heard enough information that you're ready to engage. You're thinking, Shewanee, how do I sign up? Where do I participate? So this is one way to engage. In a short while, we will be sending a survey to all of our members. So we need you to sign up for your membership to our members. And during that survey, you'll complete a very quick survey and you'll tell us what are the things that you're interested in. What's your ministry, as some people call it. What are the focus areas that you have a lot of skill in? So whether that's marketing, social media, membership programming, you have a lot of ideas for the conference, we need you. So whether you're interested in helping develop the call for proposals, developing the theme for next year's conference, those are things that we have not determined yet because we need your insight and support. So sign up for your membership and be on the lookout for ways to engage. So this is where we get to share a little bit more information in terms of our contact information. So we have an exciting offer. If you sign up for a membership by June the 1st, you get $50 off of your membership. So you get $50 off of your membership by using the promo code AABHE 2024. AABHE 2024. You can scan that beautiful QR code right there, which will take you to the link to sign up for a membership. Our contact information is there as well. Again, my name is Shewanee Howard-Baptiste, and my email is aabhe.president@gmail. And Dr. Carlitta, I'll let you share your information.
My email is aabhe.bp.programming@gmail.com.
Great. And if you have questions about accessing the portal, or if you've been a member in the past and you're looking to get re-engaged, if you have any questions, Josh Shank is one of our consultants who works very, very hard for this organization and is a huge asset to our team. His email is there. It's aabhe.jds@gmail. aabhe.jds@gmail.com. So if you go to our website, aabhe.education, you'll find all the information that you need about membership and the organization, which will take you directly to the links to sign up for a membership. So if you need more information about an institutional membership, feel free to reach out to Carlitta or myself, or even Josh. If you're looking for more information about graduate school membership, that's a reduced amount, right? So if you're a graduate student listening right now, your membership is $60. So you have a different rate, as you should, as a graduate student. So whether you're a master's student or a doctoral student, you certainly want to take advantage of that reduced rate. So if you're looking for an individual membership, a graduate school membership, or an institutional membership, feel free to reach out to either one of us, and we'd be more than happy to get you connected to the right person so that you can utilize the benefits of your membership. Dr. Moore, what else?
Well, I know the folks want to know about LMI. And so if you are interested or want more information about LMI, you can also go to aabhe.education, or you can go to lmiexperience.org to find out more information on how to prepare so that you too can be a graduate of LMI. You won't be the best class, but you'll still get all the great information that you need.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to answering any questions that you may have. Again, this is just a brief opportunity for us to share more information about the organization. And hopefully you see and hear our excitement and enthusiasm, not just for the organization, but ways to engage our members. So if you have questions, feel free to reach out, and we look forward to seeing you at the Research Bootcamp this summer, webinars in the fall, and the conference next year. So stay connected and engaged, and we look forward to seeing you soon.